Let's check out the new Killing Daisies album. I checked out their last one like 2 years ago, and I really enjoyed it. Break the Silence. I don't think we actually did a recording or a reaction for this one, but I found it while I was working at the factory, just bumping new shit. So, yeah, I'm checking out some new shit, Peyton. Yether. So let's see what you guys think of Killing Daisies. These guys are pretty punk rock. I'm curious. It looks like their new stuff's actually got a little more play than their other stuff, so that's always good. Let's jump on in. Against the Wolves is the first track. Right, definitely punk, but I feel a little metal in that structure as well, instrumentally. I can't remember where they're from. Quebec. Okay, I was like sensing a little bit of an accent, but I couldn't place it. No, that's not bad at all. I really like that instrumental. It's nice. It was nice. Good intro track. Downfall's the next one, and this looks to be the one with the most listens on this album. We're looking at 10,000 listens. Let's get it.
There comes a day that it
Some really nice vocal harmonies there. Killer instrumental. This would be a lot of fun to see live, I feel like. It'd be one of those punk bands, you know? Mike Ladani. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar? Anyone know who that is? By any chance? Oh, a gifted jazz pianist. Okay, interesting. There's no way I knew that. So we have a pianist on this next one. I'm pretty curious about. So far, we've had 2 solid tracks. Pretty straightforward skate punk, but it's nice. It's nice. One for all. Okay, I don't hear a damn piano in there. I feel like I was lied to. Was I lied to? I think we were lied to, guys. Interesting. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments, because I am not sure. In Pieces is the next track. The drumming's really impressive on this. I like the drums a lot. Bass is killer too.
that you barely can breathe. You're feeling so fucking alone, even in the crowd. You feel so small and no one understands. You wish to disappear. Everyone thinks they know you while you're here suffering. One day everything's fine, whoa, and the next one you're falling to pieces. Always lost in your thoughts, so easy to lose the focus. You just try to keep your feet on the ground. Emotionless and empty, always confused and dizzy. No, I don't need your pity. Just give me space so I can fix myself. Too much pressure makes me implode. I'm fighting my internal chaos. I need a purpose. I don't wanna get out of my shell. Only my thoughts allowed to look me in the eyes. No one noticed my struggle, 'cause I'm still here and I smile, but inside I'm broken, consumed by anxiety. The words spin so fast and I'm unable to follow. Feels like I'm frozen in time, stuck in my sorrows. One day everything's fine, whoa, and the next one I'm falling to pieces. Always lost in my thoughts, it's so easy to lose the focus. I just try to keep my feet on the ground.
That actually might be my favorite one of the track or the LP so far. The drums here are so crisp throughout this whole album. Though that and the bass are really what's catching my interest. Her vocals kind of just blend into the melody. And apparently, shout out to Mom. She said that Mike Ladane did additional vocals on the song, according to Google at least. Interesting. Echoes of Tomorrow's the next one. And then this is the halfway mark of this LP, guys. Echoes of Tomorrow. Happened to me. I like that slowed down outro right there. Again, this has a solid melody. It's not grabbing me. You know what I mean? Like it has this intensity there, but at the same time, it is kind of all feeling similar so far in this LP, a little samey, if you will. We'll see what they do here in the last leg of this album. We have 5 more songs, and we'll see what they do to spice things up. Crossfire. The instrumental is fire. I think it's just the tone. The overall tone is kind of samey, but the instrumental is very nice. Those drums, man, they're killing it for me. I do like they are singing about things like important stuff, but like I'm not really getting a impactful punch from the lyrics that I kind of want from a punk track. Take Back Control.
to fight for a free society and take back control of my life, until the storm rises up and sweeps your world away. I am here to stay. I'll be here to stay. Yeah. Stepping up to the barricades to fight, to defend my rights. No colors, no borders for equality. The trust will break down between you and me. The world will leave you behind without your supremacy. The wall of shame will be destroyed by the wrecking ball. I'm here to fight for a free society and take back control of my life, until the storm rises up and sweeps your world away. I'll be here to stay, stronger than yesterday. I believe in tomorrow. I'm dreaming of a world where unity prevails over all these divisions. Won't spend the rest of my life here starving. I scream my voice away, I won't remain silent. These are your lies that keep people divided. Looking surprised as you watch people dying. This is the time for us to be united. The only way to stay strong and survive.
That was fantastic. I like the kind of false start they had going on there with the chorus, like it kind of, the guitar drop. That was pretty cool, and that was rather unique. I don't know if I've heard a whole lot of other songs do something like that in like the beginning of the chorus and then swing into like a more of a melody over the choppy vibe. But the bass, the guitar, the drums, everything here is absolutely fire. This one is my favorite track on the album so far. This one takes the throne. I really, really enjoy this. Fuel the Flame. 3 more tracks. Let's see what they do. They're keeping it fresh. I like it.
We hear the crowd shouting our names. They came tonight to see us performing. They believe in us and they want supporting. They are so inspiring. They keep fueling the flame. Crowd equals family. We know without them we would be nobody. They scream out louder choruses and verses, and proudly wearing our merch at the show. It means the word to us. This is the time of our life. The fight we subscribe will fill up with pride. Oh yeah, we're not a team, we're a tribe. Leaning on each other's and vibing on the same emotion. We show up every week. Hours of practice to perfect the techniques. Our bandmates, they give the best of themselves. If our heart on the stage to keep fueling the flame. Not just a hobby, it's our priority. It's not for the fame, it's to share our feeling. We're giving our heart just to see you dance. Head banging and trashing and body together. It means the world to us. This is the time of our life. The fight we subscribe will fill up with pride. Oh yeah, we're not a team, we're a tribe. Leaning on each other's and vibing on the same emotion. Now this passion will never fade away as long as you stay.
I swore I heard my door open. I was like, huh? At this time of night? Okay, so there were parts of this that I did really enjoy, but there was parts, especially that chorus, that really slapped for me. Again, yeah. I'm trying to debate where we're looking at this on this album, because I did not write down ratings for each one of these either. So we're just gonna have to go with the heart here at the end. 2 more tracks, guys. Never Find the Answers and Resilience. So I think lyrically we're talking about an abusive relationship here. Now I don't have any lyrics, and I was kind of going back and forth between the instrumentals and the vocals. Apparently my brain can only follow one to concentrate on. But from what I was gathering, it's singing about a toxic relationship where she needs to kind of make that decision to leave. There were some nice change-ups through here. Not a bad track. Not a bad track. Resilience. We got our final track. I'll drop the link for those of you who are following along and voting with me on Album of the Year and deciding what we think of this LP. Let's get it. There's the piano. There's the piano, finally. We got the piano. Yay! All right, so I liked this song a lot. It definitely had a different vibe about it. There's several transitions instrumentally that really help keep this thing fresh. I think everything was outstanding. I would argue that this should have been earlier in the album, maybe like song 7 or 8, to help keep that second half feeling fresh and split things up a little bit. But no, this is a great outro track as well. I think lyrically it kind of fits being towards the end of the album as well. So I mean, both work. But this is apparently from Thousand Islands Records. Fucking salad sauce. Now we got to make the hard decisions here. Where does this fall for me personally? I think while there were like 3 or 4 tracks that really, really popped for me, everything else kind of mixed together on first initial listen. So I think I'm going to go with an okay rating on this to start. But it's edging on that good rating. So let's go with a 5.9 as a whole for this album, this LP. I'm going to give it a couple listens like I do with every LP and see where it falls for me after that. I will be updating my rating on Album of the Year as that happens. And I could definitely see this moving up into the good category for sure. But I want to give it a couple more listens and see if I still come away feeling with that, like all these things kind of run together for me, or are there, there was pieces that really popped for me. It was specifically drums and bass through this whole thing. Somewhere in here, I don't know whether it's lyrics or if it's the vocals. One of those two things didn't pop for me, and I'm not sure which, and I will find out, on several other listens. But I almost wonder if the vocals and the melody kind of feeling similar for a lot of these tracks, if that's it, because there were several tracks where I was like, oh, these lyrics sound really good, to like have some nice depth there. So it could be the vocals. We'll give it a couple other listens. Again, we'll see what we're thinking. But most importantly, if you enjoyed this at all, go over, follow the band on socials. If you can afford it, buy band merch. And if the band's coming near you, make sure you check them out live. That's always a fun way to discover a band that you've just checked out, or go further into discovering them, I suppose. I've found so many bands that I'm like, I'm not sure about. And then I see them live and I'm like, okay, this is fantastic. So, yeah, highly suggest that if possible. I'm Pyroslay's Music. For those of you who are going to be watching on the re-upload on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that like and that subby. I appreciate you. For those of you who are following along live in chat, feel free to vote with me on Album of the Year. We'll be doing that here in a second, but I appreciate you guys hyping things up and keeping it fresh in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Peace.